Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to review not just one, but two of these Klim Cool Plus laptop coolers and test it on my MSI Creator 15 gaming and video editing laptop. So we're gonna see if these actually work. And every review I've seen going over these laptop coolers has only been using one on one side, which makes no sense. Back here is the intake. When you're setting this up, you want to make sure that this seal seals perfectly around the exhaust. So you can go through the different seals. So I got this one on, and that seems to work. As you can see, it's not perfect. I'm gonna go with that one. So this plugs in into one of your USB slots. To track all the temperatures, I'll be using MSI Afterburner and Disk Drill, and that will track the temperatures of my solid state drives. I have two of them. Let's do a benchmark test real quick of just the laptop sitting on the desk, not elevated, with no laptop coolers, and see how hot it gets. Okay, so here we are. The game's about to start up. 36 degrees Celsius on GPU and 66 on CPU. Those are the graphs. This drive is already getting hot and the computer is laying flat. I'm just gonna play some simple gameplay and see how hot it gets. All right, as you can see, my temps are steadily rising, getting hotter than I'd want on the solid state drives. With this game, the CPU and GPU temps actually stay pretty decent. It's the disk drives that get pretty hot. And these temps right here are Fahrenheit. These cannot go above 150 degrees. Next test is going to be a quick one. We are simply just going to lift the laptop and put it on top of my laptop stand. You can already see CPU temps drop, GPU I mean, except these are staying the same. Okay, so CPU temps went down. So it was averaging 64 degrees with it on the laptop stand. These are getting way too hot, way too hot. So let's go ahead and install this. Just going to take off of this and stick it onto my laptop. One thing I did not consider is how thin this laptop stand is. So this cannot fit underneath there without falling off. So I'm gonna put this underneath the laptop stand. Let's go ahead and try this out. Let's turn this on. I'm gonna have it full blast. With it on top of this IETS GT500, it did block some of the airflow, so the temperature crept up to 69. With this, it brought it down to 68, the GPU temperature. However, the hard drives are still pretty hot. Now let's try the other one. Let's let that sit for a second while I'll play a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these off. The temperature is getting pretty critical. I'm just going to turn on my IETS laptop cooler. You already see the GPU temps dropping down to 62. It was at 64, up to 69 degrees. Now we're having 62, 63 degrees. These are also tumbling down the order. If I take these out to allow the laptop to sit flush, yep. My laptop in particular has exhaust here, and two more in the back. So pushing air through the intake seems to be more efficient than pulling air through the two exhaust ports when there are four. But let's go ahead and pull this off the laptop stand. The temperatures are going right back up. Okay. We've been steady at 69 degrees. Let's hook these up and see what happens. One in place, I'm now gonna turn it on. I now have both full blast and pretty snug to the laptop. And it went down 1 degree so far. I'll let that sit for another minute or two because I really don't want my computer sitting very hot, and see if it does anything. So far it looks like it went down 2 degrees. Now let's put it on the laptop stand. And already that temperature has dropped down to 66 degrees. We're now down to 64 degrees. Turn both these on, and I'm going to hold them up to the exhaust. That's crazy. Both on. Okay, we're at 64 degrees now. 64 degrees. Huh. Gonna hold these here for a few seconds. Okay, we're back at 66 degrees. Take these off, turn them off. I tortured my laptop. It is screaming over there. That was a pretty interesting test. Not only did these not cool down my laptop when it was on a laptop stand, it made it 2 degrees hotter. That's crazy. I certainly did not expect that. Another thing that has to be mentioned is that the fans coming out of my computer is actually as strong, if not stronger, than these fans pulling the air out. So yeah, these might not work great for my laptop. They could work good for other laptops with weaker fans. My laptop is a pretty high-end gaming laptop, so the fans are already pumping out as much as it possibly can. I wouldn't buy these. So the best thing you can do at the very minimum is get a laptop stand like this. This also has a docking station, which is really cool. Or get this. And this seems to be the optimal choice because it assists the fans in pushing more air through the laptop. It doesn't restrict the air. And it doesn't dangle off your laptop like these do. I have both linked down below for your convenience. I have a video linked right there of going through the tests and benchmarks. I had a lot of hope for these, but they're jank. If you enjoyed this video, then I'll see you in the next one. This is Chris. Always appreciate and respect one another. I'll see you next time.